channel today. So let's go ahead and I will show you how I made this bag here. This is one of the bag I've produced. So I want to show you the pattern and also how I couple the bag. So I pray that we will finish it today. So because sometimes there are a lot of connect and the corner on the bag, while making the bag. But I know I have cutted some parts, so let's go ahead and I will show you what I did. See, look at the only thing that I have not done on this bag is to put the handle for the bag. I've not added the handle here and here. So for other ones here, I've finished it and I have not even finished coupling it. Can you see all these are still open on the bag? But what I want to do now is just to show you the what I did here. For this one now is round here, but the one I will do is somehow open at the two sides here. So, but it's still the same thing. Once you know how to do this one that I want to do now, you will do this one. But I know I have done something like this before on my video, so I will still do other ones today. So okay, these are the patterns I have cutted out and the leather also that I will use. So let's go ahead and do it with this. So I will show you the measurement that I used. Okay, so let me just do it one after another here. So coming here now, like this one that will be 2. I've cutted this one, but I'll use this to show you what I did here. So the measurement I used here was from here to here is 8 inch, and from here to here is 5 inch, and I measured the half inch here, and I also measured half inch here. Then from here I draw a straight line and join this, and I did the same thing here. So from there I now use a round curve, something like this baby milk naan, and I used it and I curved it here. Then I curved this side. So that's how I just cutted out the round body for the body of the bag. So one of them is the back side, while the other one is the front pattern for the bag. Okay, so after that I'll now go ahead and cut the round body for the bag. Okay, so let me first of all cut out this, so this and this are the front and the back side for the bag, and I'll make sure that 2 of them are equal. If they are not equal, I'll still resharpen it to make sure that the 2 of them are equal. So seeing it now is like they are not equal very well, so I need to make sure that the 2 of them are equal. So I will still redraw some parts of it to make sure that they are equal. Okay. So after this, I will now cut So after cutting this way, okay, then the next thing I will do now is to cut the the flap that will be here this way. I'll cut the flap here. Okay, now so let's go ahead and do that. So now after cutting this, as I've told you, after cutting this, I will now do otherwise on this one now. So I've measured the flap. This is the flap for the back. So what I will do now here is I will now tell you the measurement I used on the flap for the bag. So the measurement I used here was 7 inch. So let me tell you the reason why I used the 7 inch on the bag. I used the 8-inch here before I curved all this one, but here I used the 7-inch. You might be asking why. The reason is this: because the upper side of the bag is a 7-inch, because here is 7-inch, the flap will be 7-inch, so that when I turn it, it will be equal with this side. Like this one I did here, like this one now, I know this one is not equal. There is a mistake here. After sewing it, I noticed what I did. I supposed to, make it to be equal with this, so that when I cover it now, just look at it. When I cover it, can you see some space here, and you see some space here? Assuming there is no zip inside, when I zip it up and cover it, you might not see the space. But assuming there is no zip inside, you will notice that the space is too much. So that's why making your bag, you make sure that this and this here is equal with the flap of the bag. So if they are not equal, you try to make it to be equal with the bag, because if they are not equal, you might see the space. If it is smaller, you will see space here, and if it is you also see the it will be bigger than this. It will not be small, it will not be good unless you want it to be bigger, because there's a bags you will see. Okay, so you see this, this is a 7-inch, and I've told you the reason why I make it to be 7-inch. I make sure that here to here and the flap must be equal to the back. If they are not equal, I will still reduce it. Just see it. So after making here now, after cutting the 7-inch here, I made here, from here to here is 1.5 inch, and from here to here is 2 inch, and from here to here is 3.5 inch. 1.5 and 2 is 3.5 inch, and 3.5 again is 7-inch. So this is Abby, yeah, 1.5 inch, and this is 3.5 inch. Yeah, this is 7-inch, and and this side is also, this side is also 7-inch. So this is 7 by 7 inch. So after this now, the next thing I did was I want to make the flap to look in a triangular form. That's why I got the middle of this here. This is the middle here. Then I draw a triangle, and I stopped at this place that I measured 2-inch, and I made the same thing here. So what I will do now is to just go ahead and cut out here. I'll cut it out this way. Okay, and I'll cut this side also. So this is how it will be. So this is how this one will be now. And here I will use my scissors to make here, so that it will be folding easy for me. It will not disturb me much. So from here I'll fold it, I'll turn it this way here. Okay, then I'll turn here this way. So after this now, this will be this way. If I cover it, it will be this way here. Now you see what I'm doing. So seeing it, there is still a space. So I will now cut here, also here this way. I'll cut this, they are equal. So after sewing it now, this will be this way. Okay. And this one is to, next thing I will do is to remove 1-inch here. So that's the reason why I'm removing 1-inch here, so that if I want to sew the back, this back will be this way. If I not remove 1-inch from this side, if I want to sew the back, this place will be disturbing me. So that's why seeing some back, the back side, this is straight, because it's not rich here. So this one now that I will sew here, I will now cut 1-inch from here. I will cut here from here, where I will do it the same way. So what I will do is to measure out, okay. So I will now measure out this 1-inch here. I'll measure it out from here, and I will measure out 1 inch here also. So from this 1 inch, I will now use my ruler. Sorry, I'm using this, and I'll mark it here, and I'll come here and I'll mark the remaining one this side. Okay. So from here, I will now cut this side out. Coming on top of this, I'll curve it small. Yeah. So from here, I'll curve it small. I'll make this place to be somehow curved. Then I'll cut out. This is how it will be after doing that. So it will be this way now. So seeing it now after doing this, yeah, you see that there is than this, because it is more than. After sewing it, you will see the mistake here. So what I will now place it this way here, that I'll use it to cut some part on the upper side. So here now I will cut here, I'll cut here, and I'll come this side. I will also cut here. Okay, so what I will do now is to make a straight line here, then I'll cut from here. I'll cut it this way, then I'll come here. I'll also make a straight line. The reason why I'm just checking all these things is to make sure that they are equal. So after sewing it, there will no mistake here. So then I will reshape this side. Then after this, I will now use my scissors and cut out this side also here. So after this, it will now be this way. Okay, so remaining this like this one now, I will tell you how I got this. Okay, look at it here. This and this is equal. It must be. So look at it here. It will be this way. So that's why making the back, the round body of the back will come here this way, and this one will come to this side. So it will be this way here. Why sewing it? This is how it will be. Okay, so I told you, sorry, I'm so having some challenges on network. So look at what I did here. I placed this one, and I draw the circle, and I measured 1 inch from here to here. I measured 1 inch, 1 inch inside. So that's how I came across this one. Let me repeat myself again. From here, after cutting this pattern from this side, the measurement is 8 by 5 inch. Then after cutting all this is this way. Then I place it on the fiber that I'm using this way now. Then I draw the curve. I stopped here. Then after drawing it, I now marked from here. I marked it this way. Let me show you what I did here. I marked it from here now. Inside, I marked 1 inch, and I marked 1 inch inside. So I curved this way. That's 1 inch from all of them. Sorry, I'm using hand sketch. While doing your own, you need to curve it. So this is how I did it this way. Then after that, I cutted it out, and I came across the side. The result was this. Then after this now, the next thing I did was I measured the round body of the bag. And after measuring the round body of the bag, the result of mine is 16 inch. But let me do it again. I measured it this way. I measured from here. I measured it this way now. Sorry. I used my tape and I measured that round. And the measurement was 16. It's not up to 16, but it's just okay, 15 and 8 inch is the measurement. Okay, now after all this, I will now go ahead and cut. I've cutted out already the leather that I will use. So what I will do is to apply gum on all of them, and I will fold it with a paper. Sometimes I use foam, but on this one I will not use foam on this. So what I will do now is to apply gum on all of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply the gum here. There is two gum. Where is the other one? Get it and apply some so that we'll do it fast. You know. So after applying gum, I will just keep it aside, you know, and apply this on this one now. Okay. So I'll just be applying gum and you know leaving it for it to dry small before I will now add the fiber and this together. Okay. Sorry. I'll apply gum on this side again. Then I'll apply gum on all of them. Then I'll leave it for a while to dry. Assuming I'm inside now, just on fan so that it will dry faster.
You're not right. Nah, until go phone always in life. So, what on door over time? Be your second in the.
You know you are disturbing me, and you know that you are disturbing me, and you are still disturbing me.
In life.
You have one headache.
You go on life until now you're angry. When you're man on life. Why are man on life?
Ka etinye na eze gị ka ị na-achaghị ejighị oji n'eze ma ebe ihe ịta. So now after adding this way now.
No.
This boy, you're disturbing me. I don't know why you're disturbing me.
No. After you know.
Hey, headache. Oh, sorry about that. Some people used to disturb someone. So after adding this, this one, pay more attention on this one. This one is important. How I'll fold it. Sometimes it used to be difficult for some people. When I started newly, it was so difficult for me to do. So I will just add it. I'll fold it this way. But look at, I need to cut it small here, and I'll need to cut it before I'll fold it. Then I will now, I'll add this one here also. It's just because of life. If not, I will leave this to dry for a while also before I'll add all of them. So, okay. Just leave this. This is dry also for a while before I put it. I need to add the gum. Just add some here on the round body because it's important that it dries more. Let me just leave this side. So what I will do now, I will now also apply gum on this side. I'll also apply gum on this. Just apply that. Let me just do this. Okay. We are two here, so while I'm talking, know that I'm talking to someone. Okay. So to dry for a while, because if I not leave it, it will not fold very well. So I will now add this. This one is nothing now. You just go add all the gum here. Hey God, this thing nothing. I'm not using this. Okay, so now I will now add this here. While waiting for this to dry, I will now add on this one. Okay, then I will now add this one here also. So see, I'll still apply gum on this here, and I'll apply gum on this. So I add just here. I've added down the leather, so that we're not going to waste our. And this one you applied, you not apply. So after applying the gum, I'll just leave it to dry for a while. Una never go. Give one hour go. Okay. Oh, he's not going. Mom, you're not no now. Okay. I'm can be alone now. You just go and be moving around. So look at this one here. Why still waiting for this to dry? I told you not add this thing very well here. So this now I need to cut some parts here. Hey, don't mind this guy. This guy in the name of Subuna outside. Okay, let's pay attention on this side. Thank God. Hey, headache. So what I will do, I will cut some parts here this way. I will cut some parts here this way. You know, I'll cut it small. Okay. So after cutting it now, I will now add it. So coming here, I'll fold it this way. Then I'll fold this one here. So after folding it, this is how it will be. Okay. Then I'll cut it out. That red scissors, give it to me. This one is too big for this. So this is this one here now. Okay, so this is this one, and I will do the same thing here. Okay, you're supposed to add you need to come and add the gum on the round body that is here so that it will dry before I finish this one now. Or else you just leave it now. So what I will do now is this way and this way. Not even at the middle, at the side those placing can line is where you're supposed to apply the gum. You apply the gum inside, but it's after, not now. So this is how this will be with this one. Okay, so now I'll fold this side. So watch me what I will do. You see how I'm folding it so that this curve will be very nice and neat. Okay, yeah, I'll fold this side this way. So watch me what I'm doing here. Look at it. I'll first of all fold here before I'll fold the side. So I'll fold it this way, then I'll fold it this way. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing here. Then I'll come here also and I'll fold here this way. Just see. Now you see, after cutting it, you will not see any space here because of the way I folded it. And also the side, I need to cut the other side out. Make sure you're not cutting from here, you're just cutting it from inside. So it will be very neat and nice. Okay. This is how this one will be. So if I'm sewing it now, this will be here. I'll sew this and this way here, so it will be here. So what I will do now is to use this either lining or the same this thing. Now I'll use it and sew the side. You know all this thing oh, now black we're supposed to use so that if you put it you will see the main color. That's the black will now show very well instead of this color. We're supposed to use black here, not even this thing. And this thing we put here is supposed to be at the back, because but let me just fold it here. So get black leather. I want to use this. I want to use black for that, so that if I put it, you will see the color very well. The color of the, so it will come here. Seeing the color, it will be beautiful if it is black. There's one plain black inside there at the top of that box that is there. So this is how this one will be if I fold it, but I want to use black on this. Okay, so let me keep this for another one again. If I sew black, I'll use that color and use it. So give me, yeah, this is the black that I'm using. I will use on this. You know, you're supposed to leave it to dry for a while, so that I'm just wasting this linen now without measurements. You know, I think the black color will be so fine and beautiful on this side. You know. Okay. So after sewing it, look at the black color. Can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see how it looks like? Okay. So I will now apply another gum. So apply the gum at the round body, not inside. The round body of the bag. Make the scissors here so that I'll use it and I do this. Yeah, so again. So this is how it will be, okay? Then this is the round body of the bag. You know, I told you I used the 16 by 3 inch, and I measured half inch here. So this side is 2 inch and this side is 3 inch. So I'll fold it this way. It's not dry very well. That's why it's just opening up this way. I'm not dry very well. Okay, so this is how this one will be. So this one now, I've still cut out some parts here. Just that the gum have not dried very well. I'm just waiting for it to dry. And I'll cut, and I'll cut here. All these things there. Okay, so this will come here. This will be this way, okay, and this will come. How? This one will come here this way, and this will come inside here this way. Okay, this will come here, and this will come and join this one here. So this is how this one will be. Why sewing it? So if this one is too much, I will still cut it. So what I will do now is to use I will use another leather, or the same leather also, to cover the inside. Let me fold this one here. This one have not dried very. I don't know whether it will be able to fold very well. Just see how I'm folding here. I'm folding it this way so that it will come out very well. So this side I'll still fold it the same way here. I'll fold it here. Then coming here, I'll fold the side also this way. So after doing it, this is how it will be then. Okay, this side. So this will be here this way. Make sure that this one comes together very well. Now, so this will be here. So it will cover it this way here after making it. So it will be this way. Okay, and the back side will be here. It will come here this way. Okay, so what I will do is to use the black color and cover inside all of them. I'll use black color and cover it all of them inside. I don't want to use the lining. I want to use the leather that is black again, so I will use it to cover all of them inside. Okay. So I think I'll be using this leather here. This is the taffeta leather that I will use to cover all of them. So first of all, I'll apply gum on all of them. So I apply gum on some of them. So I'll apply on some. So I will do this and go. I'll apply just few little, because I'll still sew it. So instead of wasting all my gum here, I'll just apply it on it. Just little, so it will hold it before I'll sew it. Okay. Even on this, I'll add a leather here also. Why the other ones now?
Don't finish it.
Eh.
I don't pray for that one.
So I'll leave it to dry for a while because if I apply it now, if I add it there, it will just remove itself again because it needs some air to dry up for a while. Let me add this one first. We hold. You need gum. This way I've dried too much, so it will not gum it. So I'll leave it to dry for a while. Like this one I applied now, I'll leave it